Hi guys, I'm doing a reading now that I normally don't do, which is somewhat celebrity related. And this reading is about Karlie Kloss. Karlie Kloss just got engaged to Jared Kushner's brother. And I want to do a reading of this. Okay, and the reason I want to do a reading of this is because I have a bad feeling about it, okay? And I have a really bad feeling about it because obviously I don't like Jared. His brother seems to be a nice person, honestly, and if this whole thing hadn't happened, I would have thought really very highly of him. But then many months ago I did a reading on this and what would happen to what's going on with him or what would happen to him, and it showed that there will be consequences for him as well. Even though I thought he's a good person and everything, I feel like he received money from, there's some sort of money laundering issue. As you know, money laundering doesn't mean that someone gave you money. It means that as long as you are in it's the process of receiving money that is shady and presenting it as not shady, okay? Oh, this is the law. If you have money that is shady, you present as not shady. This is, no. You know what I mean? I'm not a lawyer, but you know what I'm saying, right? So it's showing that somehow he received this money knowingly, okay? And because the feds, guys, are not going to let this family off the hook at all. They're like, Jared is really one of the greatest traders of all time. Like, seriously, right? They're not going to escape from this. So I had a bad feeling about it, okay? And so I did a reading. And because I feel like I already had such a strong feeling about this, I wanted to use cards because I didn't want what I was seeing to kind of interfere. So that's that, okay? And so I'm going to close my eyes right away and then show you the cards, okay? So what's going on here? I think what's the word? Cold feet. She's getting cold feet. She's very business savvy. It's showing that there's somebody in her family who is maybe her dad, business savvy or accountant or a banker, something like that. Okay, he's counseling her, saying, look, be careful. If you marry this guy, connecting the assets is going to be problematic. You may lose all this stuff. Okay, there's somebody, she cares about her image. She wants to do good things in the world. She's a good person. And she's very organized and very, just very kind of goody-goody, okay, for lack of a better word. So I did and I feel like, okay, so what happens going forward? Let's say today is, August 1st. Let's say today not, but just say starting August 1st. Put a timeline until December. Let's put the... Sorry, because guys, what I do? I have this like mental thing. What is it called? The slider. Okay. So I kind of slide until I feel like there's the resistance and I see the date moving. So it's showing here. It's interesting that I think the whole thing with Jared is going to come out. They're expecting this, but in September 30th, I don't know for what reason. It showed that something. More revelations are going to come out about the family. She doesn't seem to know. There's stuff he's involved in she doesn't know about. Okay, so. Yeah, I feel like, and then towards October, I feel like she gets really, like, she's very scared of what's happening, the media attention, what she's going to have to deal with. And I feel like his family is trying to rush the wedding, probably because they know it's coming. So I feel like maybe they have a wedding date already set for November. For some reason, I see November, I don't know why November. And I think she breaks the engagement around October. She's like, we can't do it now. I can't do it now. Let's wait. And and so they break the engagement. Okay, so I feel like it explains. Okay, so yeah, I think she doesn't break up necessarily with him. Okay, like they continue to have some sort of relationship until things derail further. Okay, I feel like there's a thing with what's the word? there's just something here where she feels betrayed by not having known about this financial stuff, because she's more of a brand than he is in a way, right? She's a very successful model. Say what you will, about her and whatever, but I think she's very aware of her image, and she didn't like how she felt like she was used. Okay, so this makes sense to me. Yeah, I think it's showing me again what I said before, many times before, guys, about this family. The government is going to go hardcore again after them. It's sort of like being a mob family, like literally. Okay, so even though this guy has, he's invested in Instagram, for example, a lot of credible companies, there's just the fact that anyway, if you're in this kind of environment, okay, where you have your brother is like the biggest trader of all time, pretty much, almost, okay, I don't know, it's hard to compare. The government's not gonna let you get away with this, especially after Trump leaves. So this is okay. I'm gonna show you. So again, there is some sort of financial secret here that's gonna come out, is gonna affect things. And I'm actually glad I did the vision first, because I'll show you here what the cards say, and then I pulled out more cards to understand what happens to him. Okay, because it doesn't look like let's look at this here, guys. I think you can see all. Let's see if I can get this further up here. Yeah. Okay, so here, how do I even start here? Okay, I'm gonna put this aside, move this here, and then do column by column. Okay, so here, this is news. Okay, some sort of news, negative news, opportunity, and this is Mueller, right? Mueller and Jonas. And this is loyalty upside down, okay? And this is moving on. This is losses. There's going to be losses. So what it shows you right away, there's going to be some bad news and some sort of opportunity. Okay, so the news are not good, or the news are not as good as they sound, because it's some sort of opportunity to almost stop what's coming because of Mueller. Mueller is he's here, right? So Mueller is going to test their loyalty, and it's going to create losses, the Mueller situation. Not him himself, obviously, but the situation. This is a card of heartbreak. This is a card of a lot of money. The fortune. This is a card of the great happiness, fortune. Again, I connect this to money. And this is usually Trump, the adulator upside down. So there's shady people around Trump. This is the law. This would be, in some ways, I think this is Mueller again, or legal issues. So here we have again these negative news that affect the relationship, opportunities for money. Mueller goes after the fortune. There's a lack of loyalty here, because connected to, so in a way that there's a lack of loyalty. This could also mean treason, guys, of course, loyalty and treason, right? And like lack of loyalty means betrayal in some way, right? So treason. And again, losses related to legal issues and the treason among the fake people. Okay, the people that have made money here, who made fortunes and are adulators, are going to get affected by legal issues here. And this could be her, okay, the blonde woman upside down, so she's upset. And this is stability, long term. So she's upset, okay. This is opportunity for money long term. So I think she may have had an idea of what was going to happen. As the situation becomes clear, it becomes more concerning. This is gloomy thoughts. She had gloomy thoughts. When Mueller goes after the money, it worries her, it scares her. And this is interesting. This is a card of gossip. Okay, so upside down in malicious gossip and a lot of written bad news. Bad news in the sense of like bad media attention. And then we have very bad card here, ability upside down, a hidden attack. So she realizes, okay, the danger of creating a permanent bond with this person, it really scares her, because there's a lot of negative media, and the revelation that, again, this idea of treason is here. The law finds the hidden attacks here, right? It could be the election attacks that Jared is involved in, okay? And then we have here, this is a part of the spy, the revelation of a spy. I think this again, Jared. Hidden, okay, hidden. The court, Mueller, right? The court again, they have to go to court. And here, interesting, this is a card of the protector, okay, the wealthy man. And I think this could be Jared's dad, upside down. So the dad, I think this is the dad. The dad goes down, and here's law. Here's the guy, prison. There's the court, and then somebody goes to prison. I think this could be the dad. Very well be the dad, okay. Now, I think this could be Jared and the dad. But what I see this meaning connected together is how this whole thing exposes that what she thought was this kind of amazing family goes away. It's done. He goes to prison, the whole thing falls apart. Debts. Okay, this is upside down with some sort of money issue here. Debts affect, this is the heart, right? The relationship in some way. And this is Trump, right? I think this is Trump. Because again, connected to court is the Trump stuff, okay? Now, this is another really bad card for her. This is an important revelation upside down. So there's a really negative revelation that she that she rediscovers in the love upside down. So the love sours. And then you look at the last card is this love souring, okay? And then if you look in this row here of this type of card, this is losses because of legal stuff that reveals the hidden, working with an enemy, right? People go to prison and love sours, okay? So once she realizes what it's like to be on the receiving end of all this negative media attention, she's not gonna like, I think, honestly, and I'm not saying anything bad about her, I think she's right? It's like, she's gonna realize what she's getting herself into. The truth is gonna emerge about their dealings, and she's gonna be like, I don't wanna be part of this, because my career is gonna go down. I'm not saying that she's doing this because of her career, but I think she feels betrayed. She feels like she didn't know what she was getting herself into, okay? And it's interesting, it's reminding me of that movie, The Godfather. There was Diane Keaton was getting, remember she married, I think Michael, right, his character? She didn't realize what she was getting herself into. I think in this case, she averts the situation, I think. This is, I think, what happens, okay? Because like I said, if I look row by row here, treason, the fake servant, and all this negative attention that's gonna come, she's gonna lose the people that thought, the kind of like the patriarch here is going to go away, and there's going to be a lot of stuff she didn't know is going to come out, okay? It's going to be legal issues related to Trump. Mueller's going to go after their family's fortune, and she somehow is connected to this. She doesn't need it, okay? All right, so this explains their situation. Now, because of this stuff, and I was like, wow, does this mean something's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to Josh? Okay, because I thought, okay. I mean, I was like, really? No. So, okay, let me, I haven't closed my eyes about this, but so then I pulled more cards. I'm going to show you here. Okay, so, by the way, let me close it. So what's going to happen to him? Is he going to go to jail? What's the deal here? Freeze all the accounts, stop everything. So, guys, it's like the Gilded Age. It gave me this phrase, the Gilded Age is over. So, it showed me quickly that he's going to go through these investigations where people who have been show me, who's that guy? Michael Milken? You know those 80s Ivan Boesky, those people who, I don't know if you're familiar with these finance investigations from the 80s, kind of like hardcore SEC stuff, okay? It's like he's going to be a source of, all of them are going to be the source of really hardcore investigations. They're going to halt their business, essentially, okay? It's kind of like you mess with the government, you fucked. Like seriously, the hardcore kind of stuff like that. If they don't like you, they're going to go after you. So yeah, it shows that he's here. So anyway, so what is it? He's incredulous. He's so angry. He's like, oh no, what? No, this is nothing. What? No, it's like he's done a lot of good things, okay, honestly, but he's done some because of, so let's get real, okay? His dad is, okay, I'm sorry, he's a criminal. He's actually a felon, okay? I'm not saying like, look, I don't judge, it's not like that, but I think in this case, like, oh yeah, his dad is a felon, he's a criminal, right? For doing exactly these kinds of things. So I feel like he's done something here that in the scope of everything that his family has done is not major. But since the feds are like seriously hardcore, okay, going over like hardcore, after them, they're going to get him for something. And I think he may even go to jail for a very short period of time. I don't think it's a big deal, but everything is, like I said before, guys, this family is like hell is coming to them. Okay, so I'll show you here. I didn't think that he was, like I said, I didn't think, but I think his situation about this whole, like, this is pretty serious. Okay, so let me show you this. So the question is, what happens to him as a result of Mueller investigation? So, okay, let me, actually, I should have done like this again. So this is card of the Hangman upside down. I see it as entanglements. This is the ring. Now, I thought this because the question was sort of like started with their wedding. I thought, oh, maybe it's something related to the wedding, but this is a deal with something foreign. So he's entangled in some sort of foreign deal, and there's going to be losses, okay? So he's going to have to recover. This is domestic upside down. I usually see this as the Jared card. So I think this could be the brother. This could be, I don't think this is, I think this is Jared again. And apparently they're very close. They talk every day. Him and Jared, they talk every day. They're very close. And I'm sorry, Jared? I'm sorry. I'm Jared. I kill people and I'm very special. I don't think you should mess with me. No. Like, seriously, like, that's kind of fucked up, okay? So I think this is like you know, the entanglements of the family, and this is he will not be able to assert himself, okay? Fighting. Again, money, this is an important card here, money, gambling money, meaning a lot of money that can't be explained. Contempt of court, I think of it, okay? Contempt of court, and this is another important card here, bank accounts. This is a card of bank accounts, okay? So bank accounts that have shady money, maybe deposited from, this is Jared deposited the shady money, okay? And then here, like I said, entanglements, he can't do anything about it. He can't assert himself. There's fights. Whatever deal he made, this could be the engagement. It becomes, there's a fight. There's here the money, foreign money here. Foreign money, foreign losses. Okay. And this money is in contempt. There's something, essentially, that hasn't been explained or that was hidden. Okay. This is an ending. Because the Tower upside down is maybe not as bad, but it's bad enough. So issues that have related to Jared are going to eventually affect him, and this is woman. Now, usually this has to do with Russia, but I think it could be the woman, meaning here the model, you know, his fiance, and Kloss, okay. So Karlie Kloss. So this is worry. So he's worried, okay. So he could turn everything down. Could cause a serious harm to the girl. He's worried. Okay, this is him. I think this could be him. About the fortune, the money. So look here, guys. So Jared is connected to the shady bank accounts and the fortune. So I think the government's going to go after the money. Okay, I've said this before. And then, guys, so I looked at this. So I looked at these cards and I was like, okay, still doesn't tell me what's going to be the actual legal, what's the verdict on him. Okay, what's the deal? What's going to happen? So, okay, I'm going to show you guys. So this is family. This is the country. It could be this is the card of home. Okay, so home or family, right? Upside down. So actually, guys, sorry, I forgot. It's funny. It didn't occur to me because I don't do readings a lot about this. But wedding. This is a card of the wedding. Look at the wedding. This is literally a card of a day. That is the day of the wedding. So then what we have here, this is spy or something shady. Money that was received here. Okay, it's also like the card of the sugar baby. I think of it too, meaning the woman is supported financially, but it's all facade. So I think of it as the sources of their finances of that family is going to be exposed. And look, guys, I'm sorry to say this, Joshua Kushner. This is a card of, in this system of cards, a card of prison, is a trap. So I'm sorry to say, you know, please don't take it with a grain of salt, but it is what it is. Stanza is private communications. Okay, so yeah, so there is this connection here, and it's gonna affect the whole thing. Okay, with whatever he's done. Okay, so that's it. I think it's gonna affect it. The whole thing may not happen. Actually, by the way, this was upside down. I did it for us. So yeah. So it's going to be halted, okay? I think. So who knows? I wish them the best, okay? But it's that's what it's shown. Okay, bye.